Hi friends and friendly subscribers, welcome back to my channel. This is Inner Hill Tarot, and today we're in Glastonbury Abbey ruins. This is one of the biggest abbey in England, and this abbey has become a ruin because of the dissolutions of all the monastery when it's the time of the Henry VIII, and because he couldn't divorce his first wife, so his act was to dissolve all the Catholic monastery at the time and create his own Church of England. So now it's a ruin, and we're going to shoot we're going to unbox, do a silent flip through and hot takes of one of new tarot decks from Los Carabeo called Disorder Tarot of Innocence by Diego Gabriel. And this tarot deck is very interesting from Los Carabeo because this is a new endeavor that they do, that they created limited edition with this new branch of their business. So this deck is the first from their new edited and limited edition decks. It's only created 4,000, so we shall see what this deck is about. And for me, this deck is interesting because it's created like a shadow work type of thing, but let's see when we do the silent flip through how it's going to be. Okay, you see, like, numbered and limited edition. Let's see which number that I got. Okay, and so if you're new to my channel, welcome, and thank you so much for coming by. So my edition is number 486 out of 4,000. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so the new branch of Los Carabeo is called the Horizons experimental decks, basically. Okay guys, the deck itself, the box is quite ordinary. It's not that special, but I think because it's a limited edition, it's making it special in a way. So I'm just going to open this deck. Please do enjoy the beautiful Glastonbury Abbey ruin while I'm doing the unboxing. Enjoy! Okay guys, I'm starting the silent flip through. Enjoy it, okay? Okay guys, we just finished to do did the Disorder Tarot of Innocence by Diego Gabriel. And to me, the hot takes of this deck is very interesting, and it's quite a disturbing images as well. I like the quality of the sketch quality of it, that it's sort of almost finished, but it's also unfinished quality of it. And also it's kind of like representing, in a way, mental health or mental state of a person that created this deck. It's called the Disorder Tarot of Innocence, but to me it's not so innocent at all, actually. There's some kind of like deliberate sketchiness about it that's really, actually it's quite compelling. It's kind of like, to me, the images that presented, it feels a lot of like inner childhood, inner child's situation in the head, but what's happening now kind of thing. I don't know, I feel like with this deck, I feel like it's kind of like almost half done or half finished, and some of the deck needs like some coloring on it, and it's kind of like inviting you to give a color, to give your spin on it. What do you feel about the deck? And I almost feel like I want to give like a red colors in most of the situation of the what happening in this deck. And in this for example, like the star, it feels like really unfinished to me, and it feels like there's a lot of coloring and glitter can go into this deck, which is like very interesting, because yeah, I don't know, I never encountered a deck like this before. Maybe the Morgan Tarot is the closest thing that I've seen about a deck that feels unfinished and kind of inviting me to put my spin on it, you know. So it's very, very interesting feeling. Yeah. And another feeling that I see from this deck is also like how disturbances on the mental health can affect how you're doing your work, you know. Sometimes it's like you felt that it's finished, but not really as well sometimes. And yeah, it can affect you, you know, like the perception, the fields of perception. And of course, I feel that taking the video here, well, it's very busy with people, and also the cause of this abbey going to ruin is because Henry VIII, the way Henry VIII is like really putting like a revenge in a way to the Catholic Church. That's in its own situation. It's like a disturbances. It's a way of a disorderly manner of the mind, right? Like, because you not get to do something, and the way you accomplish your goal is to put on a revenge. So for me, it's very interesting to have it in here, you know. And also because normally I don't do video in a place like really busy people in the background. It's also creating a disorder feeling in my mind as well. It's hard for me to actually concentrate and focus in doing the video, but I guess I like it in a way because I want to portray the energy as well, what I feel when I see this deck, and together where I film it, you know. So yeah, that's how I feel in general. So okay guys, I'm not going to flip through again all of the cards. In general, I feel that this is like another Raider Whitesmith clone. Actually, most of it with the twist of modernness. Actually, for example, like all the people pictured here is like either they're quite scantily clad, clothed, or just bare naked, and it's kind of taking away the feeling of the whole sacredness or the whole orderly feeling with the Raider Whitesmith. Like the tradition is taken out of it and making it modern in a way. Like this Nine of Pentacles, normally we see some kind of figure of the Empress, and in here we just see like someone who's like in a very modern attire with 9 pentacles on her. It's yeah, there's a lot of things going on in the images of this deck for sure. So okay guys, that is my hot takes of this Disorder tarot deck by Los Carabio and created by Diego Gabriel. I hope you enjoy this deck, and I'm sorry if the video in itself it's not very perfect in the background, but I hope you still get to enjoy the images that presented in this deck and my hot takes. Please do leave a comment, share and subscribe if you like this video. It's always very interesting for me to have you commenting on my video. That's also one of the best way for you to help me to keep growing my channel. And yeah, thank you again guys, and see you in the next video. Thank you for energy. Bye.